Hello and welcome to LanguageBox.co. This is the online business course for pre-intermediate level. This is Unit 1, Meet the Company. In today's lesson, we will have a short text to read, and after the text there will be a few questions to answer and complete. In the lesson following this, there will be a short grammar tutorial. Okay, so first of all, I will read the text and then we can go through the questions together. Okay, let's begin. So here is the text and I shall just read it through once and then we can cover words that we don't know and then move on to the questions. Okay, here goes. As Google's Chief Executive Officer, Larry Page is responsible for Google's day-to-day operations, as well as leading the company's product development and technology strategy. He describes Google as the perfect engine that understands exactly what you mean and gives you back exactly what you want. However, today, Google is more than a search engine and has come a long way from the bedroom and the garage where it was first started by Page and Sergey Brin. The company is now based in Mountain View, California, better known as the Googleplex, and has more than 70 offices and operates in 40 countries around the globe. Let's go through some words that you may not already know. The first one, executive. Let's just highlight that. Chief Executive Officer. Now, executive means manager, the big boss guy that runs the company. For example, Bill Gates is the executive of Microsoft. Okay? And so a executive officer would be responsible, which means he has tasks to do, things that you need to do. You are responsible for the things that you need to do. Such as, if you have the task to look after your little brother, you are responsible for your little brother. Okay? Day-to-day operations. These are the things that you have to do each day. Day-to-day, daily. Operations, just another word for tasks. Okay? Let's move on to the questions. Okay, this first part, there are 6 sentences and you need to decide by using the text if they are true or false. Number 1, Google is an American company. Let's look back to the text. Oops. That was a mistake, sorry. But here you will see California. Based in Mountain View, California, which is in America. So Google is indeed an American company. True. Number 2, Google operates only in America. Only. That would make you think of singular. Only is one, which means this statement says that the only place Google works is America. Let's take a look at the text. Here we have a keyword, operates, but here it says 40 countries around the globe. So looking back at the question, Google operates only in America, this must be false, because it does indeed operate in 40 countries, not just America. Okay? Good. Let's move on to the next exercise. Here, you have to match the left-hand column of words to their definition or their meaning. Okay? So, Chief Executive Officer would be a manager. And what does a manager do? They take care or are responsible for a company. Okay? So this top one is B. Number 2, day to day. We know this is something that happens every day. Day to day. So this is E. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next exercise. In this exercise, you need to match 2 words, okay? And these 2 words, when put together, form a phrase, okay? So, product, we should know this from the first paragraph. Product development is when you make something. It develops into something. Product development, okay? Number 2, an advertising program is how you advertise things. Let's move on to the next exercise. Here, in the exercise, you need to put the correct preposition in the space. Now, a preposition, just to remind you, is a word that joins other words together to create meaning. Okay? So, you would join verbs together to create meaning, or verbs and nouns together, okay? So the first one, our company operates the retail market. It doesn't operate at the retail market because that isn't an actual thing. The retail market is more of a thought. Imagine it as a net. Okay, and the company operates inside that net. Okay, so it operates in the retail market. And that is the end of part 1 of today's lesson. Please join me again for the second part of this lesson, where we will have a grammar lesson. So I hope to see you soon, and thank you for joining me. Ciao! Hello, and welcome to part 2 of Unit 1, Meet the Company, on the business course in LanguageBox.co. In today's lesson, we will look at the grammar of present simple and present continuous. Okay? Present simple is a tense in the English language where you state things that you do every day, or you state facts, okay? So, to form the present simple in sentences, for a positive sentence, if you were to say he, or she, or it, you would add an S or an ES after the verb. For example, you can see here, it says, he, she, it specializes in high-tech products, okay? But if you're going to say I, or you, or we, you don't need the S. So you just use the verb in its infinitive, specialize in risk management, okay? So, the present simple is used to talk about facts, or things that are generally true. The company provides insurance services, okay? Something that definitely happens, okay? Truth. Now, there are some exercises for us to do now that we've learnt those 2 tenses. Here is an email, and we need to choose the correct verb form, okay? So, Dear Sir/Madam, I write or am writing. Now, the way this has been written, it's as if the person is doing the action right now. So, if they're doing the action right now, you are writing. I am writing. And that is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching and taking part. I hope to see you soon on the next unit in the business course on LanguageBox.co. And this is the website if you would like to follow up with some exercises online. Thank you very much and goodbye.